Gentlemen, if you're a man over 60, stop what you're doing right now. Because the food you think is helping you may actually be quietly robbing you of your energy, drive, and masculinity. Every day, millions of older men load their plates with so-called health foods praised by doctors, pushed on commercials, never realizing they're lowering their testosterone and silently accelerating the very aging they're trying to fight. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about keeping your edge, your strength, your clarity. And the answer isn't in another pill, it's in the truth. You're going to hear real stories from men just like you, plus 3 simple swaps that could reignite your body's natural power in just weeks. Stay to the end because one of these tips. Most doctors don't even mention it. Let's talk man to man. We all grew up trusting labels. Heart healthy, low fat, doctor approved. Those words shaped what went into your grocery cart maybe for decades. But here's the part nobody tells you. Those labels weren't made for men over 60. Some of these so-called healthy foods are quietly sabotaging your testosterone. They spark inflammation, interfere with key minerals, or even mimic estrogen inside your body. You might not see the damage right away, but you feel it, tired more often, that softening around the belly, leg days getting harder, bedroom nights getting quieter. Most men don't connect the dots until the symptoms stack up, and by then, it feels too late. But it's not. Because in just a moment, you'll meet 3 men who unknowingly flipped that hormonal switch the wrong way and exactly how they got it back. Let's start with Carlos. Carlos was 64, retired from construction, and proud of being the strong one in the family until something started slipping. His mornings felt sluggish. Coffee no longer kicked in. He'd nod off at 3 p.m., skip workouts he used to crush, and worst of all, intimacy with his wife. Felt like a chore. But here's the thing, he was eating clean. His doctor said cut back red meat, so Carlos swapped to soy protein shakes every morning and tofu stir-fries at night. It felt smart. Until his spark started fatting. At an annual checkup, he finally asked his doctor, could this be hormonal? Tests confirmed the truth. Carlos's testosterone was 30% below normal. The dietary switch didn't help it hurt. Soy contains phytoestrogens, plant-based compounds that mimic estrogen and block testosterone receptors, confusing your body's hormone signals. Carlos made one change. He ditched soy and brought back pasture-raised eggs and grass-fed beef twice a week in 3 months. It was like someone flipped the lights back on. His workouts returned. So did his mornings, and his marriage lit back up. Coming up next, a man who cooked with healthy oils and paid the price where it counts. Javier was 67 and took pride in cooking every meal with care. After his heart bypass, he followed his doctor's advice to the letter, switched to vegetable oils like canola, soybean, and corn. Everything said heart healthy on the bottle, but instead of feeling better, he felt heavier, his joints ached more, and let's just say the bedroom became a place for sleeping only. He was confused. He'd cleaned up his diet. So why was everything slowing down? Blood pressure, normal, cholesterol, in range. But further tests uncovered an issue most men never hear about: chronic inflammation of his endothelial cells, the thin lining inside his blood vessels. That inflammation blocks nitric oxide, a natural gas your body makes that keeps blood vessels open and blood flowing, especially where it counts. Testosterone may be high, but if blood can't move, desire can't either. The trigger. Those safe oils loaded with omega-6s that fan the flames inside. Javier made one key change. Replaced seed oils with extra virgin olive oil, added wild-caught salmon twice a week. Within a month, more energy, clearer skin tone, and one morning, something returned that he hadn't seen in a year. Naturally. Now let's visit Miguel. His green smoothie habit was secretly draining his manhood. Miguel, 62, was the guy everyone admired: fit, dialed in, and sharp. He walked 3 miles a day, hit the gym on weekends, and every morning started with what he proudly called his longevity bomb: a smoothie packed with raw spinach, kale, banana, and protein powder. But somewhere around the 6-month mark, something changed. His lifts at the gym were off. He needed longer naps. His spark, especially in the bedroom, dimmed. His trainer pulled him aside. "You sure you're getting your minerals, man?" Miguel shrugged. He thought he was. But his blood work said otherwise: zinc deficiency. And not just mildly low, it was well below ideal. The unexpected culprit: oxalates. Found in high levels in raw spinach, oxalates bind to zinc in the gut, preventing absorption and flushing it from the body. No zinc, no testosterone. It's like trying to build a house with no materials. Miguel didn't throw out the greens, he just sautéed his spinach lightly, rotated in other veggies like broccoli, cabbage, and chard, and dropped raw kale to once a week. A month later, libido not just back, but thriving. Energy, surge. Confidence, restored. Turns out, even the cleanest food can be a silent thief if you don't know the science. Let's move from defense to offense. Let's arm you with some hormone-ready fuel foods that don't just nourish you, but fight for your testosterone every single day. First up, beetroot. Naturally rich in nitrates, it helps your body make nitric oxide, the same blood vessel, opening magic we talked about earlier. Better blood flow, better performance not just in the gym. Next, broccoli and other cruciferous veggies like Brussels sprouts and cauliflower. They're packed with sulforaphane, a compound that helps your liver flush out excess estrogen, clearing the hormonal path for testosterone to shine. And finally, mushrooms, especially white and shiitake. These act like natural aromatase inhibitors, which means they help stop testosterone from turning into estrogen as you age. Together, these three are like your personal hormone defense squad, fueling strength, protecting your heart, cleaning up your system, and quietly turning back the clock. Let's take it one step further, with a forgotten mineral most men never think about but should. Most men have never heard of boron, but this forgotten mineral holds the key to unlocking testosterone your body already has. Here, how? Testosterone gets trapped by a protein called SHBG. Think of it like handcuffs on your hormones. Boron helps reduce SHBG levels, freeing up more active testosterone to circulate and do its job. You'll find boron in real, whole foods dates, raisins, almonds, and avocados. Just a handful a few times a week could help tip the balance, naturally. Gentlemen, you weren't made to fade quietly. You weren't built to feel tired, soft, or invisible. Your body remembers what strong feels like. And with a few simple, science-backed changes, cutting out hidden testosterone thieves, and adding back foods that fuel your fire, you can get that strength back. Collision if you're ready to feel like you again, like, comment, and hit subscribe. Tag a brother, a friend, someone who needs this. And drop the word strength in the comments if you're committed to reclaiming your vitality. Backhand index pointing right, your second prime doesn't come by accident, it comes by choice.